Hey there. So, I recently got into barefoot shoes um, after I had a brief period where I was using Crocs. What got me into Crocs is the big wide toe box that they have because I felt in my shoes I'm squeezed in. I'm 41 years old and I felt this all my life, but like most of us thought that's kind of normal, right? So anyway, I came to the realization that my toes need space, and that's how I got into Crocs. And first, I researched shoes that have a wide toe box but still have the proper padding, right, on beneath the shoe, the sole. Because these minimalistic shoes where you don't have anything beneath you, I thought it was crazy. You're walking on concrete all day. Um, that's For some people it might be good. For me, it's not good. I bought a very basic baseball shoe, barefoot shoe, a couple of years ago, but I only wore them 2 or 3 times, and my feet hurt, and they're sitting in my cupboard at home since then. So back to my idea that I wanted to have big splay, big toe box, but a padding, and I researched and I came across a company called Lems, and they kind of go into this direction, right? So pretty much normal shoes, quite big padding, but still following the barefoot principles with the zero drop and wide toe box, etc. So I tried on a few of them, and I bought these Lems Primal Zen Suede. I don't know how much you can see it. My camera setup is really bad. It's basically just a smartphone recording. But here you can see the shoes. I put different laces in them because I think it looks cooler than the normal gray ones. And as soon as I tried them on, I thought, wow, they feel very comfortable. And so I bought them. And I've been wearing them for about a month. And I think these are, for me at least, the perfect transition shoes because they have, I think, a 13 millimeter stack height. They have a cork insole, which is really nice. And the sole is quite, how shall I say, soft, flexible, but they still have, it still gives you some padding. So you have the opportunity to practice barefoot shoe walking in these. Not perfectly, obviously, but you can practice to use your foot muscles, splay your toes. They have a quite fair, a quite wide toe box, and the material is quite soft. So this part is perfect, and the whole shoe is very soft and quite light. But if you walk and you're used to still kind of heel striking a little harder, this will give you still enough protection so that your feet will not be dead after 1 or 2 hours of walking on concrete. So that's my initial thought after 1 month of using these shoes. Like I said, for me, the perfect transition shoes, and whenever I will decide to want a little bit more comfort and padding, I will still come back and use these whenever my feet are completely ready for barefoot experience. That's where I want to get to, right? And that's why I have been walking barefoot at home. Before that, I never did that basically because you all know our feet is not strong enough. I'm sure if you watch this video, you kind of know all that stuff. So I don't want to get much into that. I wanted to also show you my feet because with most of the videos that I see online, people talking about shoes, but they don't show their feet. And I find it a little bit hard to imagine, like, you know, every foot is different. So I want to basically see the foot, then I can imagine better what kind of shoe they're wearing and what they're talking about. So when I describe these lambs, probably you can relate to it better if you see my foot, and especially if you feel like, okay, I have a similar type of foot. So let me try that. So here is my foot. You can see I have this second toe quite long. This one is a little curved. On the right foot it's quite straight. And I think I have a pretty healthy foot and a good splay of my toes, especially my pinky toe moves outwards a lot. It's quite strong. You can see my arch is, I would say, a bit below average maybe, but it's okay. My foot length is 27 to 27.5 millimeters. My right foot is a little bit longer, I think, and also depending on the, you know, if I measure it in the morning or evening, and that's barefoot. So with the lambs I have size 45. They run quite small. So with these I'm wearing size EU 45, and that's an insole length of 290 millimeters, so 29 centimeters to be exact. And that's perfect. I also can wear them with thicker socks like these, and no problem. They also are warm enough in winter time. I can wear them. Now obviously they're not you know, waterproof or anything, but they breathe quite well, and they're warm enough, I would say. I've spent whole days in winter outside in these. But yeah, so this is my foot. I also want to mention that my right leg is 2 centimeters shorter than my left leg, which gives me some trouble walking, but I recently discovered that I need to strengthen my hip muscles basically. And so either way, that's my journey. I mean, when I started a month ago, first pain I experienced was right here. So the plantar fasciitis, the upper part of the plantar fasciitis, this was hurting from walking a lot more barefoot, especially barefoot, but also in these shoes. And then I rested it for 1 or 2 days, and then it got better. And now I don't feel anything. Then my right pinky started to hurt. I think I over-exaggerated while playing around with this motion. Oh yes, playing out. And I don't know if for that reason, but it got a little inflammation and it hurt a little bit. So now it's starting to get better. Now I have issues with my knee, this part of the knee, but I'm pretty sure it's because of my foot length difference, and I need to basically strengthen my hips and walk even smoother. So it's all a process, right? So yeah, like I said, it's all a process. I've started barefoot shoes and barefoot walking about a month ago, and I love it, and I'm a fanatic. I also ordered Vibram Five Fingers shoes. They are great. I have only used them so far at home, but they feel awesome. That's as close as a barefoot feeling as possible, and I think that's my whole point in barefoot shoes. The goal should be to feel as close to barefoot walking while wearing shoes, without your feet hurting, obviously, but that should be the goal. And I think with the Five Fingers, I have the KSO Eco, so that's the thinnest version, and I love it. It almost feels like being barefoot, or like having a thicker toe sock on or whatever. But I have also ordered more different shoes. I will get into those. I will show you those. I will review those. So bear with me. It's an exciting journey, and I'm happy to share all my experiences and opinions. And if you're also new to the barefoot shoe world, then I'm happy to see you again.